Hi, good afternoon, children. So today we have Mr. Tamil Selvan Mahalingam with us. Mr. Selvan is a founder and CEO of FutureCaptains.com. Other than that, he is an entrepreneur, motivational speaker, youth icon, I would say, because he deals with youth a lot. And again, a career counselor and career evangelist. And when I heard Mr. Tamil, I requested him to come to our channel because he has done so much research in the field of career counseling that he really gives good insights into it. Welcome to eSchool channel, Tamil sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me here.
So Tamil sir will ask you the first question, that is post COVID, I believe a lot of career is going to change and it's going to come up in a new form. So what are these emerging careers and how would you advise the students to be prepared for these careers?
Fine. So let's understand what has happened in the last 2 to 3 months, especially what lockdown has, has given us as an opportunity and also as a problem. Okay, without understanding that, if you start talking about emerging industries, you might not really get the picture, right? So last 2 months, what has happened is there are a lot of job losses. Businesses have stalled their operations, and a lot of industries are now questioning their way of working, right? Because uh, let's take the political scenario. Governments were not prepared for such a big scenario. Economical scenario, the economic slowdown is happening already. Even before COVID-19, economic slowdown was already predicted, and they were expecting slow growth for the next 2 to 3 years. And socially also, people behaviors are changing drastically because of there are a lot of online interventions, and the online time of people were actually increasing a lot even before COVID-19. And technically also, we saw a lot of disruptions happening. In fact, the advent of electric vehicles that started coming into the market was a very good sign in terms of how the way we are going to move itself were going to change. Now, in the last 2 months, what has happened is because we were all confined to our home, a lot of these virtual, meetings and virtual way of working started kicking in. So now the companies are especially questioning themselves, do I need this job especially to be executed in my office space, or should I ask the person to work from home? Now, when I want the person to work from home, that gives me a lot of flexibility because I can ask this person to work from Baroda, from Pune, from Nainital, any part of the globe for that matter, right? So, which means it's giving me a lot of flexibility. Whatever I thought was not possible to execute in a remote location, today it's now becoming possible, right? So this is what exactly this COVID-19 lockdown has actually given us. Now, what is going to happen is a lot of these technology that we thought is going to take a lot of time to get into the market will get accelerated. For example, 5G technology, for
True.
example, quantum computing. A lot of these things which were like mostly, going to, we thought it's going to take another 5 years, 10 years for quantum computing to enter mainstream. Today, vaccines are actually researched through quantum computing, right? So a lot of these answers to the complex problems are now seeked through quantum computing. So a lot of these things that we thought is going to be futuristic is now getting into mainstream. So this is something that we were not prepared for, and we are actually started seeing that the future is much faster than we expected. And that is what I think COVID-19 has given us. Okay, now this is the stage. Now, what are the emerging sectors? We are looking at pharma and biotech to actually go mainstream because a lot of this research was done in other countries, and production came here, or they were having testing units here, to test it on the population. Now, I think that is going to change a lot more. The R&D is going to move mainstream into India, and I think India will have a huge role to play in pharma and biotech in the near future, right? And when I mean pharma and biotech, I'm also going to talk about the preventive medicine, the Ayurveda, Unani, yoga, Siddha, homeopathy. The native medicinal, system is also going to take main stage, which was mostly like, for only people who are like exploring options.
True.
Today, people
For the
understand.
senior citizens.
Yes. So today, I think there are a lot of focus will get into immunity building, right? And I think that is where I think we will bring back those native medicines into mainstream medicine. So that is a big change. And personally, that's what I was looking forward to. Agriculture, again, people would have understood that, everything else can wait except food, right? Because we need food to survive. So agriculture, I think a lot of people now, they are now betting on taking a parcel of land and then start, cultivating rice or paddy, whatever that they want. Now, I know my friends already, they want to get into such things, right?
Yes.
So people are now contemplating getting into agriculture as a main profession, or they want to start investing in agriculture. So agriculture is going to boom. At least I'm sure that will take another main stage. And things like aquaponics, aeroponics, the multidisciplinary sides of engineering will start kicking in. So whatever we do will have multiple disciplines of education coming together. That's another important thing for the students also, because today I don't think you can just survive with a mechanical engineering degree, because you need to have something else plus mechanical engineering degree that will make your profile unique,
Yes.
right? So that is another pointer that I want to leave with. So we spoke about pharmacy, biotech, we spoke about agriculture. We are now looking at OTT platforms, the remote communications, internet service providers, and entertainment industry. They have converged big time, right? So they will also see a huge growth, like your Netflix, Amazon Prime. I'm sure you will have so many other players getting into the market. Now people are actually making money out of YouTube channels.
Yes.
So now that will also start kicking in. You will very soon, you will see that people will become independent broadcasters of information, right? And they will start driving content to people, and that will go into mass customization. So in a population of 1.2 1.3 billion people, we will have pockets of people having different variety of interest, and there will be so many players in the market who will, like you, for example, you are now catering to a very niche segment of viewership, right? Who are looking for career related information.
Yes.
So likewise, people will come up with niche content and they'll start driving it. So OTT platforms, entertainment businesses, internet service providers, they will also see a lot of growth.
True.
Surprising element is the furniture and home, accessories, home utilities industry. Now, because a lot of people will start working from home for a longer period of time, there'll be a need for setting up their own corner office at home, right? And office related equipments at home. So that will also start, gaining momentum. So no longer the office supplies need not be just for offices. It will start getting into homes as well, right? So that's
Yeah.
another area.
Because now home is going to convert very soon into a office come home.
Office space, absolutely, absolutely. So that's what we are actually predicting. Now, apart from this, another very, very interesting area is green technology, because there is this conscious, shift in behavior where people want to move to, probably choose technologies that are more, eco-friendly. I think that's going to take mainstream, especially kids now they understand, hey, we have done enough damage to Mother Earth. We need to actually do something better. And consciously, I mean, where did all the packet food go? Now we don't eat those packet food. But then today, I think we will understand that, home food is better, because last 2 months, people would have understood the nourishment that home food gives than hotel food. And people start understanding that. And I think that is where the green technology will also take mainstream. We have a lot of battery, eco-friendly battery technology, electric vehicles, going back to your, what do you say, wind power, solar power. So those kind of technologies, will take mainstream. These are some of the predictions that we have got. Apart from this, the other industries will take some time to get revived, but these industries will already, they are starting to see growth, even during the COVID-19 situation. And of course, e-commerce, we are already have to order on Amazon. There's no other way that we can get some of those things that are not available on shops. So e-commerce will take mainstream. Again, a lot of occupations, especially the distribution side, the technology side, and even operation side, there will be a lot of demand for people in those areas as well. So these are the areas which are going to grow post COVID-19, and these will be emerging and fast growing sectors in the coming weeks and months. So that's about it.
So thank you so much, Tamil sir, for being with us today. And I'm sure
It's a
that
pleasure,
all
ma'am.
the valuable information you have provided will definitely help students to make their lives better in terms of performing better, in terms of getting better jobs, in terms of being aware and having self clarity about what they want to do in life. Thanks a lot for being with us.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.